Okay, weird thing. I put on my derby skates for the first time in maybe 2 years or so, and they feel really freaking wobbly, and it's strange. And I tried to tighten my trucks, and we got a little bit better. But this is a backwards crossover video. Can I do backwards crossovers? Oh my God. Okay, I'm warming up. Crossover, crossover, crossover. All right. That's why I put on knee pads. Today, we are going to learn how to do backwards crossovers. And as you can see from my intro thing, I might be having a little bit of trouble today. But I'm just gonna let what is be. I've really prepared for this video and I was very much looking forward to it. So I don't know what's going on, but I really feel like I want to do this video. It's not gonna be perfect, and that's okay, because nobody's perfect. Even people that have been skating for most of their lives. Our bodies change, we go through different things in life, and it's just what it is. I'm gonna break this down the best way that I can. You do not need to know forwards crossovers to start learning backwards crossovers, but there are a few skills that you will need to know. The first skill you'll need to know is how to skate backwards. And if you need a refresher on how to skate backwards, I do have a backwards skating video. The next skill is how to do a 1-foot glide. Can you go the length of a track on 1 foot? The hair is going up. It's hot. A few tips to know. Wow, my confidence went up when the hair went up. A few tips to know. Before you start your backwards crossover, keep your knees slightly bent, okay? Just a little bit, okay? And make sure you are looking up, nose up, chin up. So knees slightly bent and chin up. That is a normal skater stance in general. If you feel like you're doing a skill and you don't feel like you're doing very well, I would start by thinking, are my knees slightly bent? Is my chin up? Am I looking down when I skate? Usually when you look down, you either lean forward or you end up locking your knees. We can't do a lot like these. We can do this. I'm feeling a little bit better. I just had to start skating it out. I just get really frustrated and hard on myself because I want to be perfect a lot. That is something I'm working on because I cannot be perfect. You know what I mean? You ever feel that way? Okay. We are going to be using this as our lovely apex. The apex is the part of the track that turns. And if you've ever been to a roller skating rink, you've seen an apex where you have to turn left around the big oval, the edges of the oval. That's the apex. And the apex is where you're going to start doing your backwards crossovers. This first exercise is called the boot scoot boogie. Because you're just going backwards around the apex. You're not lifting any feet off the ground. You're just getting used to what it feels like going around the corner. Okay? Here we go. Let your booty guide you. Just let your booty guide you. Shake it from left to right. Kind of scoot it. Your skates will kind of follow. Whatever you can do to skate backwards that's comfortable for you, go backwards. Boot scoot boogie. Get down, go to town, turn around. Okay, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my skates and my booty is the leader. My skates are following. I'm kind of making an S with my skates. Oh, you know what will also help you? If you put your arms out like that and face the center, that will absolutely help you get around the apex in any of these exercises. Okay, just so you can see that, so that makes sense. My arms are open towards the center, and I'm kind of doing the boot scoot boogie like this. And that helps me get around the apex. Ooh, little uneven ground here. But try it. Try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. but it definitely will work for the end result. Try it as you go. All right, let's move on to the next one. This next exercise is called the watermelon. So you're gonna be tracing a big old oval watermelon with your skates. If this is your first time skating backwards or the first time doing the watermelon, try it on like the runway of the track first to make sure you got it down before you come around the apex. It can be kind of tricky if you're brand new to it, but give yourself that time and that patience to get to know it, because it's actually a really good core tightener as well that will really help you with skating. So it'll look something like this. Tracing a watermelon with my skates. Just go really slow. Knees are down, chin is up. We're coming around the apex, creating watermelons. Boop. I wouldn't open yourself up in the center for that one because I feel like you might need to be a little more concentrated on your skates. But try it if you like. Now we are going to actually start crossing over. The first thing we're going to do is something I like to call pumping your wheels. We're going to pump our wheels around the track. When you pump your wheels around the track, you are not lifting your wheels off the ground. Okay? You're going to keep them on the ground at all times. These are my skates. Okay? These are my skates. I'm coming around the apex, right? It's going to look like this. Over and over and over until you get around the apex. Okay? If you're in your living room or wherever you're at watching this, put your hands up and do this. Okay? If you're sitting on your couch, put your feet up and do this with your feet. Do it off skates first, just so you're comfortable, so you remember or understand. And it's okay if you don't remember. I got you. This is what we're doing. Wheels are not coming off the ground. Okay? And we are going to open ourselves up to the center as we go around. Chin up, knees bent, chest up. Ah. Okay? I learned that from an artistic skater when I was learning how to do backwards crossovers. She said, do this in the center. I was like, ah. And it worked. It helped me get around. Okay, you ready? We're gonna pump around the track. Here we go. Pump, pump, pump. Whoa. Pump. Pump, 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 pump. If that feels a little too advanced for you and you're not ready for the pump, what you can do is you do a pump and hold. So you're gonna pump and you're gonna hold to get around that track. You're gonna keep your eagle arms wide, pump, hold. Here we go. Hold. Yeah. I need to get some speed here. And just hold, open, hold. Okay? I am on an uphill, so it's a little hard to keep the speed around here. You get what I'm saying? So if you've nailed all those previous skills, you totally got this. It's just gonna be this, right? The pump, like we did the pump, but you're gonna let go as soon as this foot crosses the left foot. Start there. Your timing may be a little bit different. That's okay. The only foot you should be lifting up, if you're going left, if you keep turning left on the track, which is a normal direction for roller derby, a normal direction if you're at the skating rink, right? You're turning left, you're turning left, you're turning left. You're going to lift up your right foot, and your left foot is going to stay on the ground. So here, up, here, up, here, up, here, up, here, up. Do that with your arms. Do that with your legs in the air. Lay down on the ground, put your legs up. And two. Okay, here we go. Open wide to the center. Lift up to turn, lift up to turn, lift up to turn. Lift up to turn, lift up to turn, lift up to turn. What do we think? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Skate with Tess. I was very happy to have you here with me today. Thank you for coming along with me in my journey. We're all going through a mental journey, a physical journey, a spiritual journey, and I want to be transparent about that. Because I always say it in every video, skating is an interesting freaking thing. Wheels on our feet, and we're going to roll, what the heck? But gosh, does it take you through everything mentally, emotionally. Can I do it? Am I good enough? I've been skating forever. I should be able to be on these skates. All that stuff goes through my head too, just in a different way. So I'm right there with you. Let me know how this backward crossover video worked out for you in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Also put in the comments like where you guys are from. Where are you all from? Where are you on your skating journey right now? Are you 1 year in, 2 years in? Are you coming back and forth? Did you just get your skates? Are you thinking about getting your skates? Are you coming back from 25 years of skating and you got to remember how to do it because you did it when you were super young? I don't know. I want to know all that. And if you feel like it, go through the comments and cheer people on. We need to create like a little community here, a safe, happy place. And you need support, even people you don't know. If you relate to a comment, just holler and be like, I get you. All right, I love you all very much and I'll see you next time. Bye.